City of Brass is the first title from Uppercut Games comprised of former BioShock developers. It definitely shows in more ways than one, both good and bad. You begin your journey as an adventurer trying to make a name for yourself by reaching the heart of the City of Brass, a fabled palace filled with riches beyond one's wild imagination. The game borrows heavily from an Arabian Nights theme based on the design of said city and the enemies found within. It's a roguelike action-adventure. You're armed with a sword for doing obvious swordy things, along with a whip that can trip traps, stun enemies, swing from rings, and even pull enemies towards you into traps. It's a great weapon, making me miss the days where the Castlevania's trademark vampire killer ruled our lives. Now, as a roguelike, you're going to die a lot. Once dead, you regain experience that doesn't really power you up so much as it unlocks new bonuses for you to find during your runs. On said runs, you'll come across monsters, mostly in the skeleton variety at first, plus loads and loads of traps around every corner. You can't dawdle too long though, because there's a timer counting down for you to find an exit to move on. After a few completions, you'll come to a floor with a boss who is more puzzle than enemy, and if you thought the monsters or traps were difficult, well, you're in for a rude awakening when it comes to the bosses. Aside from these things trying to kill you, you'll come across gold, which can be used at stations that can heal you or grant various buffs to your character, or to the environment itself. My favorite one to find was a code that lets you disarm traps on a floor. What a sweet relief that was. Aside from power-ups, the thing I like most about City of Brass is that you can customize your playstyle to be as easy or difficult as you want before you even venture out into the dungeon. Do you want more health or harder enemies? Do you want less traps or more? I wish options like these were present in all roguelike or roguelike lights or whatever name you want to come up with. As nice as it was to customize the game to my liking, I still felt a lack of progression. As you can imagine, the randomized dungeon motif sort of got old fast and made things hard during night runs, making it difficult to see traps. Thankfully, for the amount of time I put in, I was lucky enough where the dice roll that determined the light factor rarely came up dark. I like the appeal of the designs themselves, again, feeling like an Arabian BioShock. That said, I sort of wish this was just that without the randomness or roguelike nature. That is to say, I see a lot of potential in Uppercut Games, and I look forward to what they put out next. As for now, City of Brass is fun, albeit a repetitive distraction. My name is Tristan, and you've been watching ReActionExaminer, wherein I do my best to create interesting videos to entertain and educate you fine folks. Be sure to subscribe, that helped me out a lot. And if you want to check out more, be sure to read my work over on The Gamer, wherein I write fun little listicles. You can also drop by my personal website, GameJerk, wherein I post other articles and reviews. All these links and more can be found in the description below. Thanks, and see you all next time.